Having a little more than 15,000 XRP in your possession is going to completely transform your financial destiny. Moreover, in the video that I am going to share with you today, I will be discussing this subject and providing a comprehensive explanation to each and every one of you as to why that particular number is so important and why you should strive to achieve it if you are truly interested in altering your financial destiny for good. When it comes to your family or your close pals, whoever it is that you are all of this for in the first place. After that, I'm going to talk about some other really interesting things that I'm going to cover in today's video. One of those things is Gary Gensler getting completely roasted, which made me smile from ear to ear. Along the way of this video, we are going to discuss everything there is to know about XRP. All you need to do is make sure that you hit the like button so that everyone can see this, and then we can get started. Consequently, we are going to begin with this video clip in which Gary Gensler is being grilled to the point of exhaustion. My day was filled with a great deal of happiness as a result of it. I really hope that it gives a lot of happiness to you all. Make sure you give this incredible clip a listen. Is Ethereum now considered a security? We had this here. I was able to hear your conversation. Since the year 2015, they have been existing. That there is clarity in the market and that the regulations are clear is something that you assert in your comments. You need only come in. The question is not even something you can answer. Would you consider XRP to be a security? In the meantime, we are engaged in litigation and conversations regarding that matter. Legal action has been taken against you because you assert that it is a security. As you are aware, certainly that is the case. It is very fascinating to observe how he is incapable of directly responding to any question. I would want to take this opportunity to tell you once more that Gary Gensler is not one of our friends and that he is a total and utter failure. In other news, I would like to bring to your attention the fact that XRP, which has been in the works for 7 years, is about to undergo a wedge that is the most ridiculous thing that has ever happened. I mean, just take a look at this. People, it's been 7 years waiting to happen. And this has been the case ever since the high in 2018. This wedge is coming to fruition, and it appears that it will be around the beginning of the year 2025. It may be January or it could be February, but this is the time when the absolute fireworks begin to progress. But if you do look at this wedge here, folks, you will definitely see that we do need a little bit of a correction before that happens. This is something that you will surely see. Because of this, I have just opened a short position in XRP, which is now 7% in profit, as a result of the tremendous blast-off that we experienced yesterday. This is the reason why I am actually doing this in the short term. And I believe that every one of you ought to be doing the same thing if you are serious about making a profit. And in the event that you do join up and use Margex to execute this short trade with me, you will be rewarded with XRP for doing so. Margex offers a leverage of 5 times. Speaking of that, our cryptocurrency exchange here that we are collaborating with, Margex, is offering a prize pool of approximately $19,000 if you sign up and trade using my link. If you do so, you will be eligible to receive a portion of the prize pool. And I have to admit that it is a very close race. Within the next 2 days, this tournament is going to come to a close, and at the moment, there are approximately 4 or 5 individuals competing towards the 5th place position. In terms of trading volume, our first place guy received 51 million. Irrational to the extreme. With 30% of this reward pool, he is going to walk away with it. If any of you are interested in acquiring a portion of this, all you need to do is trade utilizing my exchange. To tell you the truth, I am aware that during the past few days, you guys have the potential to achieve a trade volume of no less than $5 million. In light of this, you should immediately put 10% of this prize fund into the race. To put it another way, that's a couple $1,000 in your pocket delivered to you guys in the form of XRP. And I am aware that some of you guys are possibly capable of doing 10 million. As you probably already know, sign up, trade using my link, and guess what happens? You guys have the opportunity to qualify for the tournament that we are going to hold in October, which is the next time that we will do a competition. Therefore, you might as well sign up, be sure to have your cash ready on March X, and open up this short position just like I am, due to the fact that this presents yet another fantastic opportunity with a 5-fold leverage. To reiterate, I am already making a profit of 10%, and it is likely going to be a lot more very soon. I am incredibly thrilled about that. However, do you agree that we should get down to the nitty-gritty of today's video, guys? Why is it that having 15,000 or more XRP in your possession is going to completely alter your financial future? That is the question that needs to be answered today. In addition, this is a number that I arrived at not too long ago as a result of a fairly significant rule in the world of investment. According to the 30 to 70 rule, isn't it the case? As a general rule, if you are holding any asset for the long term, which is defined as more than 5 to 10 years or within that range, you should consider selling it. In order to maximize your holdings, you should always be prepared to sell at least 30% of them. Therefore, 30% of 15,000 is around 5,000 XRP. During this bull run, the 5,000 XRP number will make you an amount of money that will completely transform your life. At this point, many of you are undoubtedly wondering how much of a change this is going to be in my life, in the lives of my family, in the lives of. Regarding myself, you are aware, of course, and that is an excellent question. You are aware. In addition, I believe that you are aware of the fact that in the event that XRP does reach a price of $10 per token, on the basis of what I'm seeing, I believe that this is kind of like the base scenario during the apex of this bull run. Isn't that a significant amount of money? At this point, we are discussing $50,000. For the sake of clarity, I would want to state that I do believe it is feasible that XRP truly touches above that level. It is feasible that during this bull run, the price of XRP might reach as high as $25 per coin. If this happens, you would be making a significant amount of money that would amount to hundreds of thousands of dollars. During this bull run, it is possible for you to easily make $1 million if you have sufficient amounts of XRP. And to tell you the truth, according to the 30 to 70 rule, given the current bull run, I believe that if you have more than 15,000 XRP, you ought to be selling a great deal more than that. During the pinnacle of this bull run, when we are hitting those all-time high figures, I am prepared to part with actually 70% of my whole XRP bag. Personally, you should know that I have a lot more than 15,000 XRP. And if we achieve the figures that I'm thinking, it is going to make it possible for me to quite literally create a life for myself and my family that will last for the rest of our lives, right? As far as I can tell, we are talking about earnings in the millions of dollars, and I believe that is exactly what is going on here. In other words, the reason for that is because, just like we saw in 2018, 2017 here, there are institutions that are going to be joining the space. There is going to be a shortage of liquidity, which means that various institutions will have such a limited supply from which they may purchase, which will result in a significant amount of pressure being exerted. The same as what we've seen in 2017 and 2018. Guys, this is precisely what took place in this situation. We introduced a number of items during this time period, and unfortunately, there was no XRP available to the institutions that were making purchases at the time. Are you familiar with that phrase? What I mean is that it should, because that is precisely what is taking place at this very now, right? The USD stablecoin is available to us. To put it into perspective, we have 11,000 distinct institutions that have announced their intention to collaborate with us. You should know that we are currently competing for a share of the Swiss market. Is it true that all of this is being done? At this present moment, there is one item that we do not possess, and it is a pretty straightforward thing. Doesn't it just come down to the buy-ins? Moreover, here's the thing. In addition, I believe that a great number of individuals have a desire to have this matter clarified to them. It is a great amount of volume for the XRP ledger, regardless of whether these institutions are purchasing the RLUSD stablecoin or XRP. This is because, regardless of the circumstances, all of this activity will be recorded on the XRP ledger, correct? In addition, because it is on the XRP ledger, it will be indirectly consuming XRP and contributing greater volume to the ecosystem over the long run, particularly. This is true regardless of the circumstances. In addition, I believe that it is going to be a wild ride. One thing that I am aware of is that, as you may already be aware, some of the discoveries that we have had recently is that not all of the institutions are going to utilize XRP, right? The majority of them are likely to make use of RLUSD. There is no doubt in our minds about this. Because of this, there are some people who are upset. Rather than that, they believe that everyone ought to use XRP, however, I do not agree. My opinion is that in situations where there is a lack of clarity regarding regulations, the fact that we are able to take a portion of that market share, even if XRP is not an option, is a positive development for us. And regardless of whether they are using RLUSD or XRP, the xrp+ripple team will be required to purchase substantial quantities of XRP and keep it in their possession. In light of this, we are going to be providing services to these establishments in some fashion or another. It is not going to matter what is going to be on the XRP ledger, and all of this is going to contribute to the expansion of our ecosystems. Have the monetary cycle, which occurs when interest rates are at 0%, which is very likely to occur in 2025, and even the possibility of quantitative easing or the money printer going back on. All of these factors contribute to the current situation. I do not believe that there will ever be a day when we will see crypto pumps of this kind. I simply do not believe that this will ever happen. To tell you the truth, I don't believe that there will ever be something that is equivalent to this in the entire history of Bitcoin, Solana, or any other cryptocurrency. And that's saying a lot because some of these cryptocurrencies skyrocketed by more than 100 times, am I right?